story that we're going to move to. On your screens, what you can see are the wreath-laying ceremonies of 6 ITBP, so that's the Indo-Tibetan Border Patrol Jawans, who died yesterday in an accident, an incredibly solemn event playing out, as you can see, in Srinagar. We'll have a colleague of mine join us and bring us more details about exactly what took place and how the families were affected. But right now, just a moment of silence, if we can have, as this wreath-laying ceremony takes place. Okay. All right. Now to bring you more details about the incident itself. As we've already told you, you had 6 Indo-Tibetan Border Patrol members who were affected over here. The tribute on your screens right now is ongoing. Family members also present, but currently being led by army personnel. This is the final salute, as you can see, taking place in Srinagar. I will try to be silent so you are able to hear. Bus had rolled down the road in Jammu and Kashmir's Pahalgam. That's where 6 ITBP Jawans, 1 policeman were killed in the process. Now, this is the event from which you're seeing the visuals right now on your screens. The civil bus had been carrying 39 personnel and it trailed off the road. Remember, as we said, a civil bus carrying 39 people trailed off a road by the riverbed after its brakes failed. The troops were on their way from Chandanwadi to Pahalgam. My colleague Tejinder with us right now to describe more of the ceremonies that you're seeing on your screen right now. Tejinder, over to you.
Yes, you see, now the entire nation is saying a final goodbye to these brave hearts. These were the 7 ITBP Jawans. They have been identified as Head Constable Dula Singh, Constable D. Rajshekhar, Constable Amit Kumar, Constable Sandeep Kumar, Constable Subhash Chandra Berwal, Constable Abhiraj, and Constable Dinesh. All of them, they were deployed at to provide security to the just concluded Amarnath Yatra, and they were being de-inducted from the duty and were brought to the camp in Pahalgam from Chandanwadi when this bus, police bus, this was not a civil bus, but a police bus that skidded off the road and fell into the river there in Pahalgam. And there were around 30, the bus was carrying 41 personnel, including 39 from ITBP and 2 from Jammu and Kashmir Police. The bed went in the riverbed and the bus was badly mangled in the accident, in which 7 constables of the ITBP attained martyrdom. Several of the ITBP personnel were also injured.
My colleague Tejinder with us right now too. Tejinder, we had to pause for just a second so our audiences could hear the sound right now. But if you could just tell us more. You were describing the incident as it took place yesterday.
Yes, you see, this incident happened en route from Chandanwadi to Pahalgam when, because of the brake fail, the driver of the bus, he lost control over the bus and the bus fell in the river Lidar there. 7 ITBP personnel attained martyrdom and several others have been injured. Those who attained martyrdom, they have been identified as Head Constable Dula Singh, Constable Abhiraj Singh, Constable Subhash, Constable Amit Kumar, Constable Sandeep Kumar, Constable Dinesh Kumar Bora, and Constable Rajshekhar Reddy. We are told that there were around 41 people who were on board this bus. 39 were from the ITBP and 2 were from the Jammu and Kashmir Police. A court of inquiry has already been started by the ITBP. The Jammu and Kashmir Police has also registered a case and they are investigating this. We are told that the driver of the bus, who has been identified as selection grade Constable Sher Khan of the IRP 3rd Battalion, is also injured in the accident, and he is also admitted at the BB Kent Hospital of the Army. All those injured, they were airlifted to the BB Kent Hospital from the accident spot. Some of the injured, they have received grievous injuries. 9 of them have received serious injuries and they are being treated at the BB Kent Hospital. So today you can see that the force is paying a final adieu to these brave hearts because they died while in service. They attained martyrdom while performing their duties. Though this was a bus accident, but they all were performing their duties for the nation. The police says that all these personnel, they were part of the security details for the Amarnath Yatra, the recently concluded Amarnath Yatra, and they were deployed at various places and route the Yatra from Chandanwadi to the Holy Cave Shrine. And as the Yatra concluded peacefully, they were being brought back. They were being de-inducted from the security duty and they were being sent to other places for their further deployment. But this unfortunate incident which happened yesterday morning, it snatched 7 of the ITBP personnel who attained martyrdom, and today the entire nation is remembering their supreme sacrifice for the nation, and the force is saying a final goodbye by laying wreath. Senior officials of the ITBP and other security forces are paying their floral tributes to these brave hearts who laid down their life while serving the nation. It was because of their duty, their commitment that the terrorist attempt to disrupt the just concluded Amarnath Yatra could not succeed. The terrorist attempted to target the Yatra. They tried to give various warnings, but all those attempts were foiled because of these brave hearts. And today, the indebted nation is paying a final salute to these brave hearts who laid down their life while in service of the nation. They were being de-inducted. They served for 45 long days, more than 45 days, to ensure that the Yatra goes peacefully. All the nefarious designs of the terrorists to target the Yatra are foiled. They were being de-inducted and they were being sent to other places when this bus mishap took place. Initial investigation has revealed that it was because of the brake failure in the bus that the driver of the bus lost control, and this bus fell into a deep gorge and further into a river. And because of hypothermia, the waters are icy cold there, and because of hypothermia, most of them they lost their lives. Those who lost their life, they have been identified as Head Constable Dula Singh, Constable Abhiraj Singh, Constable Subhash, Constable Amit Kumar, Constable Sandeep Kumar, Constable Dinesh Kumar Bora, and Constable Rajshekhar Reddy. So these are just